Here we are at the NBA All-Star Tech Conference. I'm joined by Scott Soshnick and Paul Jacobs, chairman of Qualcomm, as well as co-owner of the Sacramento Kings. Paul, you're obviously here for a big All-Star weekend, but today specifically, you're talking about wearables. Why do you like them so much?
Well, it's the next big thing. We talk about smartphones being a billion-unit market. Well, wearables are going to be a partner to your smartphone, and therefore it's going to be a big market for us to sell into. But also, it's going to do things for people's lives. I mean, you're going to give people information about their health and what they're doing. I mean, this whole notion that the phone is going to be at the center of a universe of sensors and things in the environment around us, maybe even inside our bodies. And it's going to change the way that we're healthy and our doctors take care of us and all sorts of things.
Were you surprised last week with Under Armour's big announcement, really going big in this tech space with MyFitnessPal?
I love that idea. I think it's a great brand for these kinds of things. And these technologies are going to get built into our clothes and all the things that we have around us. I mean, so we're talking about, we wear watches, we talk about glasses, headphones, things like that. But now start thinking about shirts and shorts and shoes and all those kinds of things. They'll all be instrumented too, and Under Armour is a great brand.
How do you want your team to use them?
Well, obviously, you want to get a lot of telemetry off the players. You want to know how the player is doing. I think it'll be interesting, actually, to see which guys, when they're standing at the free throw line with all those fans cheering and screaming when the game's on the line, I bet you the fans will be really interested to know what their heart rates are doing and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, the NFL is putting them in shoulder pads of the players. They're tracking, and we're going to see it. The wearable tech, you think about analytics, people think points and rebounds and assists. Now we're talking about health analytics.
Exactly.
I know Mark Cuban wants his players' respiration rates. He wants their sweat, how much sweat is being produced, know when to substitute. They'll measure in an optimal situation like practice when a guy says he's tired, and then if you can mimic those metrics during a game, it's time to get him out.
Exactly.
It's going to become part of the game.
It's going to be part of the game. I mean, it's definitely there in sports, and then we're going to just see it in everyday life. And we're all wearing these things now to do very simple things like track our steps. But now the newer ones are having, heart rate monitors in them, and eventually we're going to see all sorts of other kinds of monitoring going on in these things.
Let's not kid ourselves. If LeBron wears Beats by Dre, the kids want Beats by Dre, and if LeBron, right, so if LeBron wears this and says, this is what I use to optimize my game, obviously the retailers go there as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's true.
What have you learned, created, done at Qualcomm that you've now brought over to the team?
Well, some of the stuff that we're already doing is we're doing beacons. So when you walk into the arena, your phone will light up, say, welcome to the arena. When you leave, it says, hey, here's how the traffic patterns are. When you're in the game and you want to go to get something to eat, it says, okay, here's where the lines are shorter or longer. So that stuff's already happening, the beacon technology. But we're building a new arena in Sacramento right now, and that thing is going to have the best wireless connectivity of any arena. And why is that? Because we want to give people in the arena different camera angles that they can get to. We may even want to do this augmented or virtual reality where you're like, you feel like you're sitting at courtside.
What's that going to do to ticket prices? When we see these extraordinary arenas built, sort of a sad outcome, corporations buy up the box seats, and true fans, dads and their sons, aren't there anymore because they just can't afford it.
Well, I think we're going to have great product for all ranges of fans. And one of the reasons, and we know this, one of the reasons why that team is in Sacramento, it's not just because we wrote a check to buy the team. It's because the fans were incredibly passionate there, and the NBA wanted those fans to be there. We want those fans to be there.
And you guys are going to accept Bitcoin?
Yeah, we do that already. Yeah.
Why? Why do you like Bitcoin so much? It doesn't seem to be working a lot of other places.
No, it's just a cool thing. You want to be ahead on technology. And, of course, with technology, sometimes you take bets on things. Maybe it does pan out. Maybe it doesn't pan out. But it's good to be at the leading edge. Just keep challenging yourself.
Is anyone actually paying with Bitcoin?
Oh, I'm sure that we have things that are paid with Bitcoin. But, what happens with Bitcoin, you get the Bitcoin and you translate it into dollars pretty quickly. So.
Well, what's scaring some owners now, though, is fans are opting to stay at home. If I can have an experience at home that is equal to or better than the in-arena experience, that's a problem for a lot of teams, especially in football. Fans are staying away. Is it make the game, make the experience so compelling that people will be fighting to get in the door? How do you do that? Does technology allow you to do that?
I think so. I think, giving people the access to the kinds of things they have at home, so you can get the different camera angles and things like that while you're in the seats. I think that's great. But this virtual reality stuff, what remains to be proven is what sort of bandwidth do we need to give people in order to have a really immersive experience, so you really feel like you're sitting courtside. That may, for a little while at least, only be possible in the arena.
Do you want to see basketball players wear GoPros?
Oh, I think having people wear cameras and so, if I'm sitting at home or I'm sitting in the arena or the stadium and I can feel like I'm the one that's running through the crowd, I'm the one that's going to dunk.
It would be rad.
Oh, how fun
the
would that
NBA was so ahead of its time. Remember, years ago, the NBA tried to put cameras in the locker room at halftime just to take the fan closer. And they got some pushback.
Locker room, I can pass.
But there was pushback from the players back then talking about privacy.
Yeah.
Now it seems they all want they're all Instagramming, they're all on Snapchat during halftime. It's like they want to bring their personal fans closer to the game. So it seems like a better partnership exists today between player and owner and the chance to do these things.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to build that kind of direct relationship with their fans. They feel good about it. The fans feel good about them. They know sort of a lot more about their personal life. And let's face it, I mean, one of the things I love about being an owner is getting to see the inside scoop of what's going on. It's very fun, and that experience should be available to other people, too.
Did you consider buying the Clippers?
No.
Why?
Oh, I was involved with the Kings. We were very happy to be involved with the Kings, and I actually knew Steve was kind of interested, and he's got a little bit more money than me, so.
How much do you think the Nets are going to go for?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it should be. I think the valuations of all the teams are going up. Obviously, we got a great new TV deal. The thing that I love about the NBA also, though, is that we have this huge international fan base that we're only just starting to tap now. And I think that's a huge opportunity for us as well. So valuations of the teams are going to be great.
Is your new coach a huge opportunity for you?
I'm really
excited. Better be.
I'm really excited.
DeMarcus Cousins better be happy with the new coach. But true or false? I've heard this is true. Tell me true or false.
Okay.
Vivek has gone into the coach's office in the past and said, I utilize this defense with my daughter's team. We should try it here.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know. Vivek is definitely
passionate and involved.
No, he is definitely passionate, and that's a good thing. You want to have a passionate owner. But I think it will be interesting to see the personalities between Vivek and George Karl. And I think we know which one, though. George Karl is the 6th winningest coach in NBA history. I think we're going to be listening to him.
Then what's your truly passionate job? Is it Qualcomm or is it the team?
Oh, no.
What do you love the most?
I still love technology. That's what I'm all about. And the reason why I went to be executive chairman is because then I get to focus in on new technologies, and I don't have to do some of the other stuff that comes along with the CEO job that's not quite as fun. So that's my thing. I love technology.